Hey guys, we're out here at Paul's house again. The Beetle is outside. It has made it out of the garage. Why is that? There's more cars in there, I saw.
Yeah, it came out just to shuffle some cars around. Jason is in there working on a timing belt on a Lexus right now. So I just made some room, and it does run, so I can drive it around.
Yeah, I like the fenderless. I really do.
The dune buggy look?
Yeah, I do.
I should just put some little...
Yeah, that turn with the wheel. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So what did you get done this week?
Well, okay, so the car kind of looks just like it did last time, but new tires, painted wheels.
Oh yeah.
Speedometer's repaired. I decided instead of going with the green wheels and trim rings to just simplify it, go with nice new silver wheels and hubcaps. I kind of think that actually looks not only more vintage, but it brings the wheel all the way out here and just kind of gives it a bigger feel.
Yeah. Now, did you say speedometer?
Yeah. So
I'm not a VW guy. How does this work?
You see that little end right there? That's the actual end of the speedometer cable, and it drives from the wheel hub through here and goes up here to the speedometer, which isn't connected yet. But yeah, right in here that's it. That's how simple it is.
Wow.
These cars are so easy to work on, so open, simple. There's really hardly any cussing when you work on a Beetle. It's just pretty straightforward.
Hardly any.
Hardly.
When you cuss, is it in German?
Da. So I had to think of the word for yes for a second. But you can see right here that this is still ground down, so I'll need to prime and sand and prime this. I am not going to go up into this area because I'm going to save this little strip of white. It's still fine. This got dented when the impact hit here. It pushed up and kind of bowed it right here. So that's all been hammer and dollied down. So that's all nice. Just needs a primer coat. And then I'm going to blend in the green. So that should be good to go. But yes, the speedometer drives off of a square hole in this bearing cap.
Just
and
the cap?
The cap has a square hole, and the cable has a square end, and that's what drives it, and that's what was worn out. This hole was worn round in this little cap, so I bought a new one, and as soon as I connect that, it'll work again. All right, so everything is primed. You can see the fender came out really nice. I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit of a dent, right? You can hardly really see it, but there's a bit of a small dent right there. You go. There you see it. Should be an easy fix. Is going to be an easy fix. I just wanted to not put Bondo over a bare metal, so went ahead and primed that with this epoxy primer, direct to metal epoxy primer. And so all these parts are painted. The wheels are going to be silver. Also painting this little roof rack, but that's for a Nissan POW. And painting a Toyota Scion hood, and so kind of multitasking. But anyway, the wheels are going to be silver, and of course this will get a coat of this color, cream white. That repair came out great, and I'll be painting the bottom of this fender also and blending that in. So anyway, the paint work is coming along. I finally got a fender, so we're progressing.
So if you remember, this hood took a little hit.
Smacked right there.
And it looks really well. I mean, it looks perfect.
It did come out nice. I used, again, a hammer and dolly and just kind of massaged the metal back straight again. Then I fill primed it, and right now I'm in the process of block sanding. I'll do a little bit more putty work and such, and then the trunk or front hood, whatever you want to call it, is going to get repainted. So really looking forward to getting these pieces painted and back on the car, and at least get it cosmetically back right again.
Now, do some of them paint the inserts the same as the body?
Yeah, I was actually, when I painted the car initially pink and then green, I considered doing these center inserts in the secondary color, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. I think that's enough.
Yeah, just on the side and then cream everywhere else.
Right.
I like it. All right, you saw the other fender. I'm assuming this is a different fender. This isn't the one that got hit.
Yeah, the fender that got hit is actually in, well, it's probably melted down by now. I sent it off to the scrap, but because it was trashed. But this is a fender I picked it up a couple weeks ago, and it just had a little tiny bit of a ding. So I sanded it all down, fill primed it, and then did the filler work. And now I'm just going to prime these areas again, block these areas down, and it's a nice, solid steel, not rusty fender.
Now, the Beetle was kind of like today's Altima, let's call it. The cheap, you know, beginner car.
Right.
Do you see a lot of them with dings on the outside fenders?
Nowadays, I mean, they're either like patinaed or they're nice. I mean, now they've become more than that. They're classics now.
Yeah.
So people take better care of them. But yeah, there was a time when a Beetle was cheap and everybody had one. They were all over the place, you know?
Yeah, like you cannot find a Nissan Altima driving around right now with good bumpers.
No,
so
that doesn't exist.
I figured the bumpers.
I mean, maybe the day it's bought, there's still new ones, right? So
yeah, I mean,
maybe that day
when they back out to leave, they usually hit
first
something.
bam. So yeah, this is coming out along. It'll get one more primer coat, and then this is basically blocked and ready to paint. So as a lot of you probably remember from watching the 240Z videos, this is like my favorite part of restoration. Just kidding. So you can see right here, there's black paint misted, sprayed onto the fender. And when I'm done sanding, it should look like this. All of the roughness is gone. Anywhere that there was a roughness or a orange peel, black paint would stay in that. So you can see right here, I haven't sanded. And here is nice. So fender is primed and ready to block sand, and then I will be painting. And also over here, a piece at the bottom of this fender that needs to be blocked, and the trunk lid is repaired. So just some more stuff, some more progress, making it happen. All right, let's go into the paint booth and see how the wheels came out. Just got those sprayed. Look at that. Nice gloss silver wheels. So the tires are already mounted, so by later today I should be able to put the new valve stems in and pump up the tires. Looking good. All right, got the Beetle back on the wheels. Nice looking. Oh yeah, put the just temporarily hung the hubcaps on this side so you can kind of get an idea of what they're going to look like. I like them a lot. Kind of check out the interior. It's coming together, looking pretty good, cleaning up. Nothing is buffed yet. It's still not as shiny as it will be. It's going to take some touch up and some buffing. I was able to get under the hood and do some cleanup. You can kind of see the paint on the sides now where all that was all solid black. Got all the oil off the engine and cleaned that up real nice. A few more things to do under there. Tailpipes are on, mufflers, little mufflers on the back there. So not bad, looking pretty good. Got this stuff is starting to get trimmed out a little bit under the trunk area. And one of the last things I'll do is go through and clean up all the wiring, clean all the connections, clean all the fuses, and then I bought a new panel here that covers all that up, and carpet goes up under there, so that all should look real nice. I'll be looking for a wheel. I have a spare tire but no wheel. All the stuff under here cleaned up nicely. Gonna clean that a little bit better, and then undercoat all under the fenders again. But for the most part, yeah, it's starting to look like a car again.
If you've watched the videos, you've noticed there's extra cars. There's one over there. There's one over there. We'll talk about those in another video. And look at this. There's boxes leaning on the Ferrari.
Lightly.
Oh,
lightly.
my God. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
And they're very light boxes. In fact, one of them's empty because I already took the parts out of it. But if you look over here, there's all kinds of cool stuff. So,
look, you're going to say you lost that later.
Actually, I don't even know where that came from. It was in the car. I'm not sure why. But we have cool stuff like brand new side moldings.
Oh, nice.
A full set of polished aluminum molding side trim. Let's see here. New axle boots. Things like this, wiring loom boots that goes to the headlight buckets. From the headlight buckets to the inside of the trunk. So little stuff like that is going to make it nice and fresh. Once everything's back together, it'll be nice and sealed. It's going to look pretty. And windshield wipers. Anyway, I just love getting boxes of parts like this in. It actually has new sun visors. That's pretty cool.
Do you have stickers in there?
Oh, tons of stickers.
Okay, well, that's all that matters.
I could hand these stickers out at car shows to people. They just have so many stickers. J-Bugs does love their stickers. And these are pretty cool, actually. These are one of the cooler ones. So, but yeah, new parts are getting ready to go. I'm lining everything up. And what I want to do is completely buff the body, like lightly sand if I need to, or whatever. Just buff the body out and get it ready for the new fenders. When I put everything back together, it should look like it did before it got gone and crashed.
Well, guys, we had another visit. A lot of work on the car.
Progress, lots of progress. That body work is what is very time consuming.
How much longer do you think? You're probably going to be spraying soon, right?
I'd like to have the fenders and things painted by the weekend and have next week put those back on the car. And then I can concentrate on new trim, putting all the pieces back on. The car should be drivable in about 2 weeks, I'd say.
Nice. Now, we talked about Z parts in a little box. It was thousands of dollars for a box smaller than this. How much are Beetle parts?
So this box, and I have that other one over there, and you're talking about a lot of trim, a lot of little door trim pieces and gaskets, door felt, a lot of stuff for only like $400-ish dollars, $350-ish, something around that.
God, those are cheap cars. I'm telling you, in 30 years, people are going to be rebuilding Altimas just like this.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
But it is the cheapest car you can buy and restore by far. An MG or a Sprite is probably second, but a Beetle, a classic Beetle, is the most affordable that I've ever done.
So if somebody out there is watching this thinking, hey, I want to get in the cars and start restoring, Beetle's probably the way to go.
Find a running Beetle that has little rust, little to no rust, and you can replace things like window felt and door gaskets and all the trim, and you're under $2,500 for everything you need. Like, make a list and go. And
the knowledge that you'll gain is priceless.
And that's a great thing about a Beetle.
$2,500.
Yeah, and not only is the information out there to be able to work on a Beetle, but they're so just simple, simplistic, and modular.
Yeah.
You want to change a fender? It's 6 bolts. Take the fender off, put another fender on.
Right.
So it's real simple.
All right, well, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Until then, buckle up, put it in gear, and drive it.